I'm repping this low life, so this Ralph Lauren, baby girl, I'ma put it on. I keep a heat like Dwayne Wade, so like Gabriella, tell a fuck nigga, bring it on. I'm hitting all the hoes that I wish for. I'm getting my Timmy Turner on. I'm on a high horse wearing all this goddamn polo in a way you can get me on. Ralph Lauren on my body like yay. That lay part of the whip where I stay. Bet $1,000 on a cool parlay. If I catch you at the red light when it turn green, let's race. Outfit cost 2K, but I don't play. I'm in Harlem. Ralph Lauren on.
Welcome to another episode of Demfootballguys. It's your host, Aloha Baba Yaga. You already know I don't got Gator with me, but I do got Boogers with me, aka Black Woj, aka Boogie with the do-rag, I think this time. Or is that the same bandana? Blow your head a little bit. Oh, it's a do-rag. Okay. Shit, that's new. I ain't never seen that before, bro. We got Beat Picasso, High Horse coming to you, bro. This shit a hit. I really fuck with this song. Go check that out on YouTube. Again, that's Beat Picasso, High Horse. Let's get right into it. The draft, first day of the draft is over. You know, we done got that off our body. We finally, it's happening, guys. The season is approaching. We are at the cusp of the 2024 season beginning. Rookies are being picked up. Let's get right into it. The fantasy implications of what's going on. Boogie, what we got, bro?
The first day was a lot of trades and where will this prospect go. A lot of surprises and a lot of not surprises as well. But we can just run it down real quick. Whenever you're ready, I can. Got it up right here. I know you got it up on your screen as well. So
go ahead and knock out the first 10.
Yeah,
the first 10 is almost implied.
Yeah,
the first 5 were implied.
Caleb Williams was going to the Bears. You already knew it was locked in. They traded Justin Fields. He has a lot of support with him. So he should be, a stud and be picked first in a lot of fantasy drafts. Second pick was the Commanders, Jaden Daniels. Another one that, when it got close to the draft, everybody was locked in that he was going to go there. Even though he kept doing interviews saying he wanted to go to the Raiders, that didn't happen. So
that was almost never going to happen, to be honest. But
it was a very funny campaign he was running. But he was on IG Live with Ayuk right after he got picked. But that's his former teammate from Arizona State. That shows you how old Jaden Daniels is. That Ayuk was his former teammate in college. Third pick, Drake May. Another one when they got close to the draft, like the week of, they started locking in Drake May. It was first it was Jaden Daniels, then JJ McCarthy, then it just ended up being Drake May. He fits the the Boston aura. He's a white man who loves white men, like and his country. So. But no, he's a stud, big arm, Josh Allen like, so he just had to put it all together. Number 4, Marvin Harrison Jr. Another one locked in. We had it locked in, circled there. They needed a receiver. All they got is Trey McBride and Michael Wilson, so he steps in as number 1 receiver. Kyler Murray was excited as well about it, so that's good for them. The Chargers got a tackle, Joe Alt, protects Justin Herbert, good for them.
I will say that was my first surprise of the draft, only because they have no receivers, and it's kind of like I always feel like you can get a tackle, but they do need to protect Herbert, but you also have no weapons still, so we're back to
they turned up a little bit in the second day, so we're gonna get to that, but yeah, I agree though they chose to go tackle instead of receiver, so. It's just the order that they did it in, which was weird.
And because of that, the Giants also, I think they changed their decision. But
Giants took Neighbors at number 6. You're right. I feel like if Neighbors wasn't there, they probably would have picked a quarterback or a tackle. But since Neighbor was just there, he was too good to pass up. Neighbors, man, after he got drafted, it still like he liked Daniels, bro. Like I don't think that's ever going to change, bro. He called him Daniel. Oh my gosh.
Daniel Jones.
Oh my!
That's it. But Neighbors' fantasy value has dropped probably a lot for me, but we'll get to that.
Yeah, I think it's just for this year though, because I don't see Daniel Jones playing for them. But I agree with you.
But in Dynasty, I'm gonna scoop him.
Yeah, but non-Dynasty, I'm good, bro.
I'm good.
J.C. Lathan, tackle, Titans. Offensive line, good pick. Atlanta, surprise of the draft. Michael Penix, quarterback. He is not on the radar no more because he
Yeah.
probably won't play until 2027. He never. It's crazy, but they did it.
Yeah.
Number
Atlanta's thinking about
nine,
the future.
Rome, wide receiver, Washington goes to the Chicago Bears. Another asset for Caleb Williams. Um,
Woo!
a
Woo!
JSN type rookie season for him. He'll be the third receiver, but he has a lot of talent. So when Keenan Allen leaves, eventually he will probably step in as number two receiver. Number 10, JD McCarthy. I love this pick. They traded up one pick with the Jets. They got him. They got their quarterback now. No more Sam Darnold starting. I think JJ now will resign now that JJ, as in Jefferson, will now resign because he has a quarterback. Uh, Jets tackle Bashanu, Penn State, protect Aaron Rodgers, the pick. Bo Nix went to the Broncos. Oh man, me and Gator were having this argument. He posted it everywhere. And I guess Bo Nix burner account found him because they were clowning him. They say you don't even know nothing about football, bruh. So
Thank God you're not an analyst.
the reason why you're not on ESPN is like,
He's a
damn, bro.
podcaster.
I was telling Gator like, yeah, I don't agree with the pick, but I know it's gonna happen because I know Sean Payton. Bro. Like Sean Payton, he never gonna go in the season without a quarterback. That's just who he is. Even if it's the worst quarterback, he gonna find his quarterback that he likes.
Yeah.
So
And
he did it.
and that's the goal, to find his own quarterback. And
Literally, he did it. Now Bo Nix and Zach Wilson will be the 1 and 2 for the Broncos. Pick 13. This pick is wild. I like it, but it's wild. Brock Bowers to the Raiders. He was the best prospect left at the time, so they picked best player available. Michael.
Yeah, that with that being, I'm telling you, all my rookie investments from last year that I was swore up and down, give him 1 year, give him a year. That shit is going to hell this year. And Michael Mayer's stock just dropped OD. They did to him what they try to do, but there's always hope because Jake Ferguson and Shoemaker. But this is not the same. This is like the best tight end prospect in the last fucking 30 years. And it's like Michael Mayer don't stand a chance on paper. Like,
yeah. Michael Mayer's best bet is that somehow they can make that into a Gronk and Hernandez situation because they're both super talented, and Michael Mayer was the best tight end in the last draft. So it just sucks that he now gets usurped by the best tight end of the last 20 drafts. It's like it's kind of weird, but hopefully, I mean, I don't know if their offense can do this because they got Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is number 1 receiver. Don't matter who comes.
No matter.
Now it's like, is Brock Allers the number 2 or is it Mayer still? Jacoby Myers.
Myers, yeah.
Like, I don't know. And then after that, it's like, well, Brock and Mayer can fight for 3rd and 4th. But like I said, hopefully they got the scheme them all to get the ball. Hopefully, Aiden O'Connell takes the next step to becoming a good quarterback. Because I mean, if he gets them the ball, nobody's gonna complain about him.
Nobody's gonna complain. Yeah, from a farmer to a quarterback.
Yeah, and if anything, shit, this could be the hey, look, this could turn him into Brock Purdy, bro. He got enough talent.
Yeah.
So now it could be one of those situations.
He's surrounded by, but hey, I'm not going to tell you about the 49ers. It's the talent and that scheme. The two together is monstrous. The Raiders, they're boneheaded, but not like, I'm not even going to get into that.
Yeah,
what we got next?
The Saints, and now they're going to run on Samoans in this draft now. They got Huaga, tackle Oregon State, protect Derek Carr, open up lanes for Kamara. I like the pick, but I think later in the draft, the Saints will draft a quarterback for sure. Indianapolis Colts, they take defensive end Latu from UCLA. He's the best pass rusher in the draft, and he also was the first defensive player picked. So this shows you that they were fancy heavy in this draft as well, bro. So they watching. They watching. Seattle, Byron Murphy II, defensive tackle, Texas. Regarded by a lot of people as one of the best defensive players in this draft. Went to go 16 to the Seattle. I love this pick. Helps with their defense. 17, the Vikings trade up with the Jags to get defensive end from Alabama, Dallas Turner. They needed that to replace defense end that just left, went to the Texans. Good for them as well. Bengals, they protect Joe Burrow. Good. Tackle Mims, Georgia. They could have went receiver here, but they went receiver later in the draft. And they got their tackle to help, keep Burrow from not getting injured. Uh, 19 Rams, defensive end verse, Florida State. Another defensive player being taken. It's a run of defensive players now. Helps to that D line that lost Aaron Donald. So, good pick there. Washington, number 20, the Steelers pick tackle Troy Fautanu from Washington, another Samoan. Good pick. They always do these picks type of O line, D line type of thing in the first round. So
Yeah. And they needed somebody to open them lanes up. He's not gonna do it, but that line needed some. The line needed.
Definitely needed that. Miami pick number 21. They got Chop Robinson from Penn State, defensive end, another pass rusher.
Chop.
Yeah. Helps their defense as well. Some people had them, going receiver, and they've also been trying to sign Odell, so they're still trying to get some offensive weapons as well. Number 22, the Eagles take Quinyon Mitchell from Toledo, cornerback.
Quinyon,
the first corner taken.
Yes, sir.
And I like this pick as well.
I think it's a great pick. It's a
great I like pick as well. Number 23. So this was originally Cleveland's pick, but it went to Houston for the Watson trade. Then it went to Minnesota, and now it's going to the Jags. And the Jags picked Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver, LSU. I like this pick a lot. The player himself, I'm kind of like iffy about. He's a boomer bust prospect to me. He was Neighbors' teammate, so he was the number 2 receiver. Got a lot of single coverage because everybody was covering Neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Daniels was running around the pocket, throwing him the ball. So we'll see how it translates. He's 6'3", runs a 4.3. We just gotta see if this translates to the NFL. And he's not just a big, strong, fast guy that can't run routes. We'll see. He has Trevor Lawrence now. He's gonna have to adapt to that, but he should step in and at least be the number 3 receiver when the season starts. At least. I don't know who's gonna be, the fourth between Gabe Dave and Zay Jones, but he should be at least number 3. Number 24, Detroit Lions. They took Terrion Arnold from Alabama, cornerback. This was Dallas's pick, but they traded it to Detroit. Detroit got their guy. They needed a corner after Cam Sutton, went off the rails, ducked the police, went on the run and all that, and he got released. So, good pick for them. Packers, O-lineman, number 25, Jordan Morgan from Arizona. A good pick. Helps their young offense. Jordan Love, all of that. Their youngest offensive player starter is 25 and 26. That's Jordan Love and Josh Jacobs. Everybody else is 21 to 24. So I like that team a lot.
That's a great rebuild. A+.
Literally. Tampa Bay, they got center from Duke, Graham Barton. Good pickup. I like it. They need O-line help. Number 27, Arizona Cardinals took Darius Robinson, defensive end from Missouri. They need help everywhere. It's the Cardinals. So
yeah,
good pick nonetheless. The Chiefs at 28 traded up to Buffalo. They swapped picks, and they got wide receiver from Texas, Xavier Worthy. He ran a 4.21 at the combine. 5'11" to 165. I guess this is their Tyreek Hill replacement.
I feel like Dallas trading down. Like, I feel like they missed the opportunity to get Worthy. I feel like Dallas could have got a second receiver. This would have been a great opportunity to get a second receiver.
Yeah.
But Dallas, they love their. What we found out from this draft is teams don't care what position they're in. They don't change their drafting style for anything. But Dallas, I think Dallas should stay where they were. Got Worthy. So because you saw Brandon Cooks, but Brandon Cooks is also 37. So it's like you shift Brandon Cooks out. You have a younger receiver that's also as fast, if not faster. And but I guess and less concussable.
But, I agree, man. Like
but for the Chiefs, good job. Like,
the Bills traded down with the Chiefs is funny because they can't beat the Chiefs, so now they let them get more offensive weapons. This is a great pick. They got Marquise Brown. They got Worthy. They got Rice. Rice is gonna get suspended, but he's gonna play this year. So
Yeah.
they rebuilt their receiving core. It took them a couple of years now, but they did it.
hmm
Soon they're gonna have to replace Kelsey though. That's gonna be weird. But I,
I
I
think
like I like
I think they go. That's why they got That's why they got that one boy. What's that nigga name? The tight end that used to be on the Bengals. Irv Smith.
they got Irv Smith.
Mm-hmm. Irv
That's
Smith is
weird.
Kelsey replacement. Like
God forbid.
I'm telling you, Irv Smith is him, but he just literally he's never got the opportunity to really be him, bro.
Nah, he was with the Bengals last year.
The Bengals didn't have a quarterback all season, and then they for some reason they let Hudson take over the. I don't know what that was about, but like Irv Smith, yeah, Irv Smith gonna eat. He gonna eat before Noah Gray. Mark my words.
No, I agree with that. No Gray is not it. But Irv
He's a great
Smith,
blocking tight end, but
Irv
I'm
Smith.
telling you, Irv Smith, bro. Since his Viking days, he's been a prospect. You
No,
know, tight ends they flourish at 30.
I love the Xavier pick, bro. Xavier, I got Xavier as top 5 receiver in this draft. Like, Gary don't really like to pick that much, but I mean, I don't know how you can not like this, bro. Like, Xavier is going to be the number 2 receiver because Marquise Brown's going to leave after this season. He's on a 1-year deal. Um, Rice not playing half the season because he's going to be suspended, and you've seen Kelsey signs of Kelsey slowing down. So, like, really, he's going to get some burn, and
Yeah,
he's not a one trick pony now. Like, if you watch him play, you know how to run every route, man. So,
and Mahomes, whatever you good at, Mahomes gonna let you do it. He gonna make you better. So yeah, I really like that. I think like off the strength of like rookies in a rookie draft, I think he should be like. I think he should. I'd probably take him over Neighbors, to be honest. To be honest,
oh yeah,
like,
I would.
sounds
I
like
would. I know a lot of people won't, but I would.
I would. I would.
Um,
Feel free to continue.
yeah, number 29, Dallas Cowboys take tackle Tyler Guyton from Oklahoma. He's kind of a project player, but man, Cowboys, their O line prospects, they really know what they're doing there. So as
Yeah.
long as he stays out of trouble off the field, I think he'll be able to progress and a starter there. The Ravens at 30 take cornerback Nate Wiggins. I like this pick. The Ravens are really good at drafting defensive players, so hopefully, same thing with Tyler Guyton. If stays clean off the field, he'll be good. The 49ers were in a lot of trade talks this whole draft, and they didn't trade.
But
Instead, they took wide receiver from Florida, Ricky Pearsall, which was kind of a reach. I will say that. However, he is good, and he does a lot of things that they need their offensive wide receivers to do. He isn't a one trick pony. He knows how to do all those things. He's 6 feet, runs a 4.4, can run every route. Like I said, it was probably better prospects on the board, but this is their guy. And if Ayuk and Samuel, one of them leaves, because it sounds like they're trying to sign Ayuk to a deal now. It sounds like they're done playing around with Ayuk. If they sign him to a deal, that means both of them are going to be under contract. So from there, I don't really know what happens with Ricky. He just stays and waits in the wings and is the wide receiver 3. But in the event that
the same
they trade
doghouse that Ayuk used to be in.
they love Pearsall. So in the event though that Ayuk doesn't get signed, one of them is going to get traded. I feel like by the trade deadline. But my thinking is that they'll re-sign Ayuk and then just play this year out with all of them, and then they'll revisit it in the offseason. That's how I think this plays out. But no, I love the fact that they got a receiver. I would have went corner, but they got their guy at receiver. Hopefully, it's another weapon that Brock Purdy could use.
Yeah, I feel like they got him out of just in case that Ayuk shit falls through.
Yeah.
But they still aggressive. Like
Yeah,
I think it was a bit much.
He's definitely going to be again in that JSN category last year of good receiver, but he has a little few opportunities, so you can't really start him this year.
Yep.
And the last pick of the first round was pick number 32 by the Panthers. They traded with the Bills again. The Bills traded back twice, and they got their guy Xavier Legette from South Carolina. So he stays in Carolina. He was born and raised in Carolina, so just a Carolina boy altogether. He's a DK, AJ Brown, Debo Samuel type of all those guys that are just big, strong, fast. That's who he is. He's pretty raw. The route tree is limited, but we've seen that people like DK, it can work if you know how to scheme it up. So,
And that might be what Bryce Young needs. Somebody kind of close, somebody a little closer to the line. Someone who can kind of take the ball and get a little further, get them extra yards, do a little extra on their own. It's probably perfect for Bryce Young.
I agree. And they already got their route runner on the team. The route runner is Deontay Johnson. So they have a route runner. They got an old possession receiver, a slot guy, and Adam Thielen. So like they got people that can do other things. They don't have that DK, AJ Brown, Samuel type of just give him the ball and he can go get 6. Like they don't got that guy. So now they got that guy. I love the pick. And hey, I'm telling you, man, Carolina not hell, bro. I don't know how many times I gotta say it. We gonna keep reiterating it until we see them play games and we see their fantasy stock go up. We going victory lap Gator, bro.
Oh, for sure. I always say there's only one hell right now, bro. Maybe 2, but true hell is the Giants, bro. Like,
boy, that's true hell. That's true. But no, that's the first round. You got any like your favorite pick, your worst pick? Any thoughts or anything?
To be honest, my favorite pick is it's so weird, but my favorite pick is that Worthy pick. I feel like for a team like the Chiefs, acquiring a receiver when you won the Super Bowl is such a flex, you know? Like you're making your offense stronger when you just won the Super Bowl. And it's like you won the Super Bowl with nonsense receivers. Then you add an actual prospect receiver to your team. It's like, I love it. And that's why I feel like Dallas fucked up by not taking that. And I also feel like the Giants fucked up badly by not taking a quarterback. Because it's like you get a quarterback later, but Daniel Jones is really not it. I get it. We'll give Daniel Jones a year, see what Daniel Jones can do. Maybe he explores neighbors and opens up a new avenue of he's coming off of a torn ACL, like sprained PCL. I don't know what the fuck he's coming off of, but it's like I don't love it. JJ McCarthy, he fell a lot further than we expected. But I know
you like JJ McCarthy. I know you've been saying JJ McCarthy for a month now. So
hey, as a Jefferson owner and a lover of the Vikings, I couldn't be happier. Getting a quarterback for Jefferson's stock went back up because I know some people were concerned with the idea that Sam Darnold being his one. And Sam Darnold might start the season, to be fair. It's possible. They probably go into a quarterback competition as soon as they hit that room. But because J.J. McCarthy wasn't like a top 3, there's a strong chance Sam Darnold comes out and takes the one. But, I feel a lot more confident in redrafts or even in Dynasty holding Justin Jefferson and going forward. But, again, that Kirk Cousins shit, the Falcons, I don't get it. Nonsense. Complete nonsense. And I think right now, in all drafting formats, I think the number one quarterback off the board is actually almost looking like Caleb Williams with all his weapons. It's almost looking like it's almost like but fantasy is based on mobility, but like that shit looking all right. Like, yeah, I might take him over.
Number one rookie quarterback or number one quarterback period?
Number one quarterback period, bro. But it's he's probably I'll
probably I like it.
It's crazy, but it's like
I like it.
Because the thing is, we say mobility, but Mahomes was the number one quarterback for Brady and Mahomes, them immobile niggas that can really push the ball down the field. Them air yards add up. Them air yards really do be adding up. And it's like Caleb Williams with that many weapons and that much talent, hey, bro. He might, if he can do that thing, because even CJ Stroud.
If he's as good as they say they are, yes, you're correct.
Yeah, it's like he has the potential to be putting up, what was it, 2014 Brady numbers, 2012 Brady numbers fantasy-wise. Like, that shit when it was undisputable who the number one was. But, yeah, that's it, though. It was a cool draft. I think the first round was pretty cool. A couple of letdowns, but overall, nothing too out the way, except for the fact that Bo Nix went in the first round. Like,
right.
That's pretty shocking, but not that shocking. You got any closing statements?
I think you ran down the statements pretty well. Michael Penix, I don't get the pick. I get the reason that they try to give us, but like it's not the same as the Packers because he's older.
Much older. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, it's not the same because he's older, and it's a different circumstance. You got a NFL Hall of Fame quarterback with Aaron Rodgers, and you weren't just going to replace him with anybody. So you took the steps and did it properly. But this one is like you compete now, you all in. You just signed a guy to a $20 million contract, and now you sign a rookie quarterback who's 24. A lot of rookie injuries or a lot of injuries in college that he had. It's different. You could have signed anybody to help Kirk Cousins, But yes, that's gotta be my worst pick. If Xavier's your best pick, that's my worst pick.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually when he plays, it might be a good opportunity. But in Dynasty, you're gonna hold him for 2-3 years. I don't know if I could draft him first round and then hold him 2-3 years, man.
Like so even in a rookie draft, I probably wouldn't draft him until like the third, maybe. Like,
yeah.
Like he gotta be down on the board. In a rookie draft, Caleb Williams being number one makes perfect sense. And in 2 quarterback league, it makes perfect sense. As far as the wide receivers goes, every wide receiver went to a good place except for Neighbors. But yeah,
that's funny.
That's it. Like,
oh no.
That's it.
I agree. Yeah.
Them football guys, bro. Make sure you like and subscribe. You leave a comment. You hit that notification bell. You follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Make us one of your sources. We on Apple Music and Spotify. If you don't really want, if you like to move around, we got a podcast there too. Interact with us. Send us a DM. Leave a comment. Hit our email. It's down in the link below. For now, them football guys, we out of here.